Hey everyone, Curt Davis here with Buy Memphis Now. Joining me today is Jeff Cantor of America's Best Carpet and Tile. How are you doing today, Jeff?
Good, how are you?
So I asked Jeff to come down with me to one of our rental properties that we just got done finishing the renovation, and I wanted to kind of talk about flooring. And the reason why I want to talk about flooring because one of the things that investors experience, and it's going to happen to every investor, is turnover. And one of the most expensive aspects of turnover that we've seen for investors in the past is the cost of replacing flooring. So we actually got with Jeff a couple years ago to come up with a new way, a new concept of how we're going to do flooring in properties to make the flooring last longer for clients. So Jeff, if you wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that, I'm sure they'd love to hear it.
Sure. This new product that came out several years ago is a luxury vinyl plank. I have some samples right here. They look just like hardwood floors. They come in, all different sizes and shapes. They are waterproof, so if the house were to flood, nothing will happen. You dry them up. You clean them with hot soapy water. They don't scratch. They don't rip. They don't tear. If a couch gets slid on it when they're moving into their washer and their dryer, it does not rip. So these last a lot longer than carpet. Most of these people are putting them in the high traffic areas, so when you have a turnover, you literally go in with hot soapy water and mop them, and it's much less expensive than tile floor, and they won't break if you were to drop something on them. So
one of the things that we used to do with flooring in the past is that when we do new flooring in the house, we would do carpet everywhere. Carpet in the bedrooms, carpet in the living room, the hallways, everything really except for the kitchens and bathrooms. And we were experiencing having to replace the carpet every 1 to 2 years, and the average estimated price at the time, carpet being somewhere around $2,500. When you tack that on to the paint and the other miscellaneous cleanup you have to do, investors were getting these turnover costs of somewhere around $4,000 on average, and that's going to kill the cash flow for investors long term. So just like Jeff said, this is a product that should a piece actually become damaged for whatever reason, they can come in and just replace this one particular piece. And obviously, you kind of saw here, we do have different kind of colors and sizes and things like that. Obviously, you can tell these are the popular, looks like the distressed hardwood floor. Would you say that this is some of the more popular type of vinyl planks that you're installing?
Yeah, correct. Gray these days is really popular. This rustic looking one with the knots in it, a lot of people are starting to look at that because when it's on the floor, you think it's hardwood floors. It looks identical to it. And as Curt said, if one were to ruin, we always leave a couple extra at the house in the attic. You go in and you plop one right back down and you can't even tell the difference. When you had carpet, you would have to replace the whole room or the whole room in the hall with the seam. With these, you just don't have to do that.
And a product like this, also just to kind of note too, is far more cost effective for investors as compared to, say, laminate hardwood flooring or actual real hardwood flooring. You probably wouldn't really use that to install in a typical rental property, but for what we're doing, it's far more cost effective. It looks just as good and it lasts a long time.
Yeah, the thing about laminate and hardwood, if they were to get wet,
they could buckle.
They are going to buckle. They're ruined, and you can't just go in there and plop one in. You have to take the whole room up and replace it.
Sure.
So this is the real deal.
Now we're actually at a house down here in southeast Memphis that Jeff's company did the flooring. We're going to go inside and take a look so you can kind of see what it looks like rather than me hold these pieces here. We're going to go look at it. So come on, let's check it out.
All right.
So, you have to forgive the lighting in here, but as you can see, now seeing with all the flooring being installed, it's an incredible looking product. And one thing that we're going to go do here in just a second is we didn't really talk about this, Jeff, but the way we do our floors particularly now, some people may choose to do this vinyl plank throughout the whole house. What we have done, and it has worked, is we'll do the vinyl planks throughout the whole house like this as you see, but we will still put carpet in the bedrooms only. Jeff, would you say that carpet tends to last longer in bedrooms as opposed to high traffic hallways and bedrooms?
Correct, because you don't spend your days watching TV in the bedroom. And then in the long run, if you did have to replace carpet, it's one room even though you shouldn't have to replace that bedroom after every turn.
Sure. So let's go over here real quick. We're gonna go down here. I'm gonna show you what the carpet looks like. For us, and Jeff can chime in here too. This is kind of what we would consider a standard rental grade carpet. Anything you want to add about it? Is this something, Jeff, that you guys are doing in most investment type properties?
Yeah, most people put carpet in the bedrooms because sometimes the tenants still, like when they get out of bed in the middle of the winter, they like that carpet feel for them. So yes, we definitely put carpet in the bedrooms and the closets, and then vinyl planks in the high traffic areas, including kitchens, hallways, dining rooms, things like that. So
I mean, you could actually, if you were renovating a house, if you really wanted to, and we've done this in the past before, is we've extended the vinyl plank into bathrooms.
Correct, absolutely. That's very popular because it's less than tile, and it's going to last just as long, if not longer.
So that's going to kind of wrap up the video today. Like I said, I just wanted to put this out there so that people kind of know here's a way to save on turnover cost. If you're an investor, if you're even an investment provider, someone providing properties for somebody, and you've been doing carpet throughout the whole house, this is another great solution because it'll save on cost and it'll last a whole lot longer. So anybody here in the Memphis area, Memphis-Shelby County area, want to get a hold of Jeff, you can reach out to him at America's Best Carpet and Tile. Anything you'd like to add, Jeff?
Now just check me out on the web, flooringmemphis.com, or call my store at 726-3000.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. We'll see you on the next video.